Hi beautiful people, it's me. So, do you see this beautiful makeup look? If you want to know how I did it, keep on watching. It's R.E.M from Ariana Grande, and yes, I hope you enjoyed it. As you saw in the other video, I've got two products. Creaseless hair clips, pack of 4. The Ariana Grande merchandise I have. They come in 2 colors. To clip away those pigments, and I use them a lot. You can either have them this. Yeah, I gotta clip them again. I just think those little baby hairs sometimes they don't, but it's okay. So I will start with the eyes. As far as I know, R.E.M Beauty doesn't have an eye primer, so I'm gonna be using the MAC one, 24-hour extend eye base. It's relatively new to me, so just gonna use a tiny amount and warm it up with my finger, and then apply it to my eyelids. Dries really quick. I'm gonna use the mist thing, which is a calming spray. I like to use it just to calm my face and not wash my face. Anyway, later I clean my eyes, but it just smells good, and for me it's like aromatherapy. So put it in the freezer, so in the morning when you spray this before doing your makeup, you just have to I won't purchase this product again because I didn't use it enough, but I think it was okay. As far as I know, R.E.M doesn't have eyeshadow brushes, so I'm gonna be using Morphe ones. And I'm gonna start using this palette, which is Smitten Kitten. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm gonna start with this color. I think the colors are very beautiful, but I don't like the quality of the eyeshadows. I think there are better ones, which are smoother and more buttery. And I'm going to take this shimmery color. I don't think the quality is bad. I just think there are better eyeshadows out there, which are buttery, and I just feel like with a dry skin like mine, feel like with a skin as dry as mine, but it's not the end of the world. Then I'm taking this shimmery color, just very similar to this color, and I'm gonna apply it on all my lid. Doesn't give a lot of pigmentation, but I've grabbed a fluffy brush because I just want to have a little base. I don't want to have that pigmentation, but still with a finger it doesn't give that pigmentation either, so just not a palette that I'm using a lot, although the colors are very gorgeous, but I just use those shades. I'm gonna work with the other ones, and now that I have the base, I'm gonna gonna blend everything together, so you won't see where it starts, where it ends, just to have that base. So I think the eyeshadows aren't really special or anything I'll go for, but what I really think is really special are liquid ones, liquid eyeshadows. And this is from the Yours Truly set. I've unboxed the set in another video, so if you haven't seen that, go watch it. And this is the shade Yours Truly, and I think it's really gorgeous. So I'm taking this on the back of my hand to warm it up a little bit. Then I'm going to use a brush like this, dip it in.
We're gonna take back the summer and spend this long night awake. Let it be a drama.
So it doesn't show up a lot with the brush, so I'm using my finger.
We're gonna lie like a sun, moving as one.
Yes, it looks beautiful with the finger.
And we stand in the silence and worries just
I'm a person I love to use brushes. I don't like to use my fingers a lot, but with the shadows and pigments, it's better to use the finger. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more, just to have a little bit more. And sometimes with the warmth of the finger, products just burst way better than with just the brush, because the brush doesn't heat. Maybe there are some brushes. The same thing, I usually put fingers on palette, but with the hands it has that warmth to it, and it helps me to disperse the product better. So today I'm not gonna do a complicated eyeshadow look. I put a little bit in the corner. I don't want to use those colors. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury color on a really small brush. And I'm going to place it on the edge of my eye. Just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just place it on the edge of my eyes. Just to really amplify the corner. And once you kind of amplify the corner, you don't use this brush anymore. Use your blending brush from before, and you start to blend a lot. Because if you don't blend, it will look bad. So now I'm just gonna blend in this direction like that. Truly blend, blend, blend. And once you really don't see the line anymore, start to blend like this. So the key to good eyeshadow makeup is to blend and blend like crazy.
And the fire, I know it will be okay. We gonna light like a sun, moving as one, shining the night away.
So now on the other side,
we stand in the silence and worries just fade away.
see how it amplifies the tree.
The
I really love the art comparable. For example, I used this Charlotte Tilbury, etc. I used the Charlotte Tilbury, etc. And it's way better. So I really enjoy using the palette. And because I want to lift a little bit my inner corner, I'm going to use the little brush and just a tiny amount and place it here to give that pop of color without highlight, without exaggeration. Now as you can see, my corners are blended out. I always go over and again. Moving as well, shining the night away. Now we stand in the silence and worries just fade away. Just gonna blend a little bit more like that. Really now we come to my favorite product from the entire R.E.M line, which is the eyeliner. And I've used this eyeliner before, and it has a really small tip, so it's very easy to use. I'm gonna do the eyeliner quick off camera, and then I'm going to come back. So I'm back. I did the eyeliner. So quick feedback. Eyeliner is pretty great. You can be really precise. You can go into the corner. But I think, even though it's pigmented, I will top it over with another one just to make it more. I think the color is a little bit not there, but I think it's very precise, it's very beautiful, it's easy to work with. But for my taste, it dries a little bit quick, so yeah. But I really enjoyed using it. I've used it a couple of times, but I think the eyeliner knows if you're scared, so yeah. But the tip is really great. It is a little bit sturdy. If you compare it with the R.E.M Beauty one, the tip is so much more fine. See the tip of the R.E.M one and the R.E.M Beauty one. It's like sturdier. This is a little bit more movier. And yes, it's a great eyeliner. It's easy to use, but this blondes out much more quickly than this, for example, but I think it's more precise. But I think after doing my lashes, I will fill the gaps in with this one because it has a little bit more pigment. I think this is great to draw the wing, but I think this is better to draw this part. But it's not too thick this time, so I really enjoy. You see this gap? It's a little bit hard to fill in with this one, so I'm gonna be using this one to make corrections. So for the lashes, I think R.E.M Beauty has an eyelash curler, and I always have to use an eyelash curler because my lashes are straight or a little bit downwards. So I'm using the MAC one, which I'm using daily. Just place it on your eye and make sure you don't tuck anything other than hair. Yeah, make sure you tuck like that now. Place it like that. Make sure you don't damage yourself. I think this tool is really a game changer for me, but you have to be careful. You see, and it didn't remove. I'm impressed. Didn't remove the eyeliner I had. So it dries better, it dries more quickly, but I don't think it's as pigmented from the start, but it stays better. I like it. So now the mascara, I have a little bit of a story. It is the mascara from R.E.M Beauty. I've had it once. I don't remember it. I couldn't find it anymore. I had to order it again, and I don't remember how it was. I don't remember where I placed it. I don't remember anything at all. Eyelashes, I always need a little mirror. I really like this packaging. It looks so cool. I've grabbed the lengthening mascara midnight black. So I've never used it. This. I've used another one before, but I can't remember it. I don't like that you can't stand like this. You have to lay it down, which seems a little bit unpractical to me. So it's really lengthening, and as you can see, it doesn't have a lot of pigments on it, so it's not coating up like crazy. So I'm maybe not needing my eyelash separator. It gives a great length. And you see here it starts to clump a little bit. So as usual, I'm using my Catrice lash separator, and I'm just gonna separate it after the first coat so I can layer it up. See this part? Yeah. So after separating it, I'm gonna use another coat, and it really bothers me that you can't stand it like that. But the rest of the mascara is really great. So it didn't smudge me at all, and I would argue that if I would have forgotten this, I wouldn't have problems. So now I'm doing the other side. So it bothers me a lot that you can't stand this up, so I'm always scared it will leak. But you know, it's not the end of the world, but it bothers me now. And if I would use this on a daily basis, it might will bother me every day. But it gives me really great length. English is hard. English isn't my first language. It's not even my second language. It's not even my language. It's not even an official language of my country. So it's hard. Living is hard. So again with my Catrice lash set. Does it even say Catrice? No. Catrice has some hidden gems. I made one day a Catrice hidden gem videos, or generally hidden gem, because Catrice and Essence is the same. I think Essence is the mother brand or the sister brand from Catrice. So they have some stuff in common, and I think the production is in Europe, which I enjoy. But yeah, it really gives me beautiful lashes. It doesn't give me like clumpy or fake lashes, so if you want that clumpy fake lash look, no, this ain't giving that. But I think this is way more pretty. What always is the problem with me, with my eyes, is this corner. So I have to like liberate this corner from my lashes. I think it's very pretty. I'm gonna fill in the little gaps off camera with the eyeliner, and then I'm gonna come back. So definitely this is one of my top 3 eyeliners. It's my number 1 from MAC. It's my number 2 from Rare. And this third, I think it's really great. I've been using it a lot. So yeah, really enjoy it. I even have it in my professional kit. I have those 3 twice. Once in my personal, one in my professional. And I think I'm gonna add this mascara to my personal. It reminds me a lot of the Kiko one, which I have in my professional kit, which is great. But now I have this for myself. And again, my top 3 mascaras are MAC one, Rare one, and R.E.M one. The Rare is my favorite. Those 2 are really up in the top. So I'm gonna keep using this. I love it. Otherwise I would have gifted it to a friend or someone. But I love it. And with the lash separator, you can make any mascara look good. It's the trick. And yeah. So for the eyes, I used the Smitten Kitten, which is my favorite. Exaggerate from Charlotte Tilbury, which is my love. And this from yours truly, and if you use it with the finger, it's chef's kiss. Now I'm gonna move on to eyebrows. I would like to use this kohl eyeliner, but I think the color doesn't match with what I'm going for a theme, but this is great too. Just so you know. So this is the eyebrow pencil from R.E.M. I've never used it, I didn't even try it. It's a brow pencil light ash brown. I don't even know if it's my color. I like that it has a little spoolie, although I always have a clean spoolie with me, but it's nice to have a spoolie in the product itself. You can see my eyebrows aren't perfect, so I'm gonna fill them in a little bit to give them a shape. And let's see. It is interesting. It's like waxy, but is it twistable? I don't know. So again, I'm gonna grab a mirror and fill in the little gaps. Oh my god, this is great. I really enjoy it. It's really a great texture. It looks natural, but it fills it in. Often I feel like it doesn't even do anything. Usually eyebrow pencil. But this pencil, oh my god. Ariana? What? I think this is a great staple. I'm impressed. And I've tried so many eyebrow things. Yeah, I don't know about making it sharp again, but the pencil itself is pretty great. I think it's really great pencil, I don't know. The color maybe a little bit too light, too warm maybe. But the pencil itself is great, I don't know. It's a little bit messy, but when it was short, it was great. But it isn't short for long. I have the feeling you're gonna use it up real quick, and it may be a little bit messy, but I'm gonna try it out some more. And yeah, I don't know how to use it, but it looks very promising. I need to get my eyebrows plucked, but I'm impressed. And it has been a long time since I haven't been obsessed with eyebrows. So I also have the eyebrow gel. If you saw the other video, I confused the eyebrow gel with the mascara. So when I packed everything, so I'm gonna do this as the last step after doing my complexion and everything. So yeah, the eyes are complete. I'm gonna wash my face and then come back to do skincare. Here I am again. Guess who's back? So, I'm gonna use hand sanitizer as usual. And I'm gonna start with the glazing wheel, because I love toners, and I use hydrating mask. have time to take my makeup off. So yesterday it peeled, and yeah, I don't know why it peeled, but yeah. I'm like trying something new out before appointments. Using my vitamin C with Bakuchiol from the Body Shop. I used a little bit much yesterday, so maybe that could be the peeling. So I'm gonna try to use less and work it really up in my skin, just to make sure it doesn't peel. So I'm taking a tiny amount. Oh, it smells amazing. I usually take like 2 to 3 pumps, but now it's not a pump, it's a pipette. I don't know how you say it. Pipette. If you can speak French or like I don't know how you say this. A droplet? Yes. And droplet? I don't know. Let's see mine. So droplet. Maybe this also hard. So one of my favorite R.E.M Beauty. I probably said R.E.M Beauty like 1,000 of times, but my favorite R.E.M Beauty product is this under eye balm, which is almost used up, and it comes with a little, and you just need the tiniest amounts, and it's the perfect eye cream, and it's really clean out. I take a tiny amount and I put it between my two ring fingers, and I really place it underneath my eyes, and I press it like into my eyes. So it stings when it comes in eyes, so don't put it in your eyes, but really underneath, and I press it in like undelusional. I hope that this fills in my eyes, because I have fine lines, as you can see later when I apply concealer. I'm really pressing it into the skin, making sure it's pressed in. So I'm really looking. It's really a great product. Now I'm trying to figure out which sunscreen to use, because the one I used yesterday, I have a hunch that it is peeling. So the Art Plus Glow Base from Heimish is also peeled one, so I don't know which sunscreen to use, but yeah. I'm gonna apply sunscreen, and that is it. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the complexion. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you which sunscreen I use, and let's hope it doesn't peel. So, be right back. So I'm back. I've let everything dry. Hopefully today nothing peels. Otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. I've here the Wetted Beauty Blender. It is the Dream Cloud Full Face Blender Beauty Sponge. I've also got the brushes. I've got the foundation brush, the blush brush, the bronzer brush, and the concealer brush. All the other brushes I don't have from R.E.M Beauty, I'm gonna replace with my brushes that I will typically use. So I would like to start with the foundation. I have two colors which aren't exactly my color match, so I'm gonna go with the cooler one. So I really love this brush. I've been using it a lot. I think it really mimics like a sponge or something, but what I don't like about this brush, it's really hard to clean. So yeah, I think it is really nice to distribute products, but it soaks up a lot of product in my opinion, and it is hard to clean. It's like the product is stuck in there and not on your face. So I think the shape is really interesting and great, but I don't like the way I'm using it for, distributing my foundation. So I would rather use it to blend something than to use this, I think this is right now my match. So you will think in summer that I will be tanner, but actually I've got lighter in summer. Maybe because in summer I'm more diligent about my skincare. So yeah. So I need to primer. I'm gonna use this brush just to use the product, to see how this is like easier. I feel like the foundation brush is great to blend in stuff, but it isn't really great to disperse product, if that makes sense. Like I can imagine with contour and stuff that you can really disperse it really easily, that you can blend it really easily. But to really disperse product like you will with the foundation, it's hard. So today there's no pilling. Or no pilling, yes. So yeah. And the sponge is a little hard. So it's not that comfortable. Yeah, the sponge is a little bit hard. And I would say honestly, the shape is okay, but it is hard. Most of the sponges that aren't the original Beauty Blender seem to be very hard. I really like to buy the original ones, but they're pretty expensive. So it's hard to choose, because on one side it's just a sponge and it gets the same job done, and on the other side you actually pass it onto your face. And because it's harder, I feel like I'm pressing harder, and because it's harder, I feel like I'm pressing harder, and right now my skin is very young, it has a lot of collagen, but imagine doing that on someone else or a client, you're kind of, or someone who is a little bit mature, or someone who has really delicate skin. So I'm just not convinced. I haven't found a beauty blender which could compare to the original one. I like the Real Techniques ones. I think they're the most comparable. But instead of looking for so many sponges, I just stick with the one I know it's working. So, today I'm liking the foundation. Usually the foundation is a little bit hard to work in, but today it really sits well on my skin. And I didn't use the primer, because last time I used the primer, it didn't work on my skin. So maybe using it in another video, but today I needed SPF because I'm going outside. So maybe one day when I won't be using SPF and I will stay inside, I will be using that product. So R.E.M Beauty also has a concealer which has a little bit of a special texture. So I'm gonna use my finger for it. It's a little bit waxy. And with the heat of the finger, it's alright. But I feel like if you will use this with the sponge with the brush that comes in, it wouldn't melt into the skin. I can imagine, because it's a waxy texture, that the creasing will be a little bit different. So I'm taking the concealer brush and I'm putting on what's left over from my finger. This way I clean my finger a little bit, and I also don't waste product, because I feel like those brushes are gonna absorb a certain amount of products, and yeah. So I need a mirror, and I'm lightly gonna tap it with the concealer brush. I think applying the concealer with the finger did the trick. And maybe it's supposed to be long lasting because of the wax. But I don't know. Today is the first time that I could apply the concealer anyway, because usually it's a little bit hard, to be honest. So R.E.M Beauty doesn't have a contour stick, or I don't have it, so I'm going to contour with cream, just because I don't have a contour stick. I have a bronzer, but bronzer preparing isn't the same, so I'm gonna still contour, so later I'm gonna bronze, but for now I'm gonna contour, cream, white, do you know if R.E.M Beauty has a contour? And is it any good? Because I found the only contour I really like, it's the Fenty one. But like Rare Beauty doesn't have a contour stick. They have a bronzer stick. R.E.M Beauty doesn't have a contour stick as far as I know. I could be wrong. Why is that so? I'm going to try something out, which is blending my contour with this brush. Yeah. You see, it's blending things out nicely, but it's like it's absorbing a little bit of product, and I think that's okay with blending. But when you want to build up coverage, it's hard with that. So I would say for contouring, it's great. But yeah, it absorbs a lot of products, and that's not the idea that I want. So I really don't know if R.E.M Beauty has a setting powder, and as far as I know they don't, correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm gonna use a MAC one. Oh, it is mini powder puff, so cute. This is from mini powder puff. So I don't use powder puffs on clients because it's hard to clean them. but I'm using on myself a pop because I think they're great. But on clients, it's like, how am I supposed to clean them? And I want to be sanitary. Oh my god. Can you see that from the top? It's like, no. It's like you see those from the top. Okay. I'm in trouble. And I do see that. Am I crazy? I think I'm gonna try to blend it out. I don't want to talk too much. I'm using my regular one. I can remove that. No. I'm just gonna use the big one. When it comes to powder, I figured out that more is more. So I used to be like powder. And now I'm like, okay, let's see. Now the contouring is kind of gone. That's okay. Because I'm gonna be contouring is a little bit gone. It's not like completely gone. So, taking the Kevin up one. So I'm doing the same thing I usually do. And then I'm using this brush.
Moving as one, shining the night away. We stand in the silence and worries just fade away.
You don't want to have those cheekbones defined, but you still want to look like, not a skeleton Halloween. That looks a little bit extreme, but that's okay. I think this is the bronzer brush. I've never used it, so this is the bronzer in the shades Out of Office, and this may be a little bit too dark. So the code for crumbling empire. We gonna be the city lights. For the summer, it's alright. We gonna take back the summer and spend it all night awake. Catchy. Let it be of a drama, our heartbeats will start us way. Shining the night away. now I'm using cream blush, which I forgot is also pink, so I hope it's still blendable. Doesn't take off my foundation. And I could use this blender brush. I can use it for highlighting. Yeah, this is the brush to the powder than another part. So I'm gonna use the beauty blender to blend them out. Because right now I wasn't able to, because I put it over. That was my mistake. But because they're a little bit waxy, it still works. Just be careful. The next time I'm gonna put it underneath powder. I think her blushes are really pretty and great. This one is in Gingerbread Kiss, and I really love the package because it's simple but it protects, and the package is sturdy. Some people say her package looks cheap. It reminds me of that music video, like Break Free. But yeah, I really love this blush. There's nothing wrong I can say about it. But yeah, I really enjoy use this blush. So now, Honeymoon Vibe. This is from the Yours Truly collection, and I'm excited to use it. So the way I'm going to be using it, taking a little bit on a brush and then disperse with this brush. So I don't know how pigmented this is, and it says highlighter topper. So I don't know what this means, but we're just gonna add like a little bit like that. For me, highlighter topper could be anything. So because it's a little bit rosy, I'm gonna I believe in I believe in that you can make everything work. Let it be the drama our heart hits will start us way. Really careful. We're gonna light like a sun, moving as one, shining the night away. And we stand in the silence and worries just fade away. It looks really pretty. I would say in the end, the products look really amazing and really pretty, but sometimes they're a little bit melting, and I'm using the cream on my eyes because I don't want my under eyes to have it. It's a little bit too close. So I don't want my under eyes to hurt too much. What is left to do? So I'm going over it one more time. My eyes. Checking if I really like it. So the last two things that we're going to try is the brow gel. Putting the brow gel on then I'm using the other side to lift it up. Interesting. I don't know what you can do wrong with the brow gel. So here's a brow gel that I hate, but the rest of them are nice. It's a weird applicator actually, and I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but it gets the job done, I guess. The last thing that I have is the R.E.M Plumping Lip Gloss. And since I don't have a lip liner for R.E.M, I'm just gonna use my Pre-On face liner.
We burn the past and the fire, I know it will be okay. We gonna light like a sun, moving as one, shining the night away. We stand in the silence and worries just fade away.
Okay, let's.
And just fight the burn inside.
A bit harsh, that's why I'm.
And they will see a sign, a million hearts from thousand miles. They're running along through the streets, rising in tides. We gonna be the same, nothing we cause
This product
for crumbling empire.
smells like peppermint. And the lip combo. Ain't giving. So I'm gonna remove my lip liner. I don't know. Do you think it looks cute? Kinda like it. So yeah. This was the R.E.M. So this is my full makeup and I hope you enjoyed it. So this lip gloss, plumping lip gloss, pink razor. I'm not convinced. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy listening to R.E.M's music, and yes, if you want to see more,